In a perfect world, a first-time mommy-to-be who is probably a little overwhelmed would have a nurse there kind of holding her hand, checking in on her, answering questions through the pregnancy, and even being there after the baby is born.
Well, that is actually possible through the Nurse Family Partnership Program. Marissa Lopez and Nikita Tapia are here to tell us more about the program. Well, good morning, ladies.
Good morning.
And little lady right here. Marissa, I want to start out by talking to you about exactly what the Nurse Family Partnership is.
Well, it's a home visiting program where the nurses come out and visit the first-time moms. We start during pregnancy and just kind of teach them about what to expect during pregnancy, how to have a healthy pregnancy, and then continue on after the baby's born and up until the baby's 2 years of age. Just kind of help them.
Wow, so this is a long-term program that does help from the beginning stages of pregnancy all the way until the child is around 2. What are some of the goals for your program?
Our goals are improve pregnancy outcomes, so lower preterm birth rates, things like that, having healthy pregnancy, improving child health and development, and also helping them improve their self-economic sufficiency. So.
I love that. Now, how are some of the ways that you are helping to improve those things? I like that you said health-wise, that you really pay attention to that. What are some of the things that you do?
So when it comes to like health-wise, for example, during pregnancy, it's really important to have clean teeth because it reduces, any infections and things like that. So we really kind of emphasize things like that, drinking water, just the general health things for the pregnancy. And then, we follow on making sure that baby's eating enough once the baby's first born, and then, making sure that they're just giving them great information on helping them make the choices that works best for their life when it comes to their toddlers.
And then also just having somebody that they can call when something maybe new and scary happens. Because
Absolutely.
As a first-time mom, I'm sure there are changes with your body. There are questions that come up through the pregnancy that you might not have somebody to turn to, and that's why I think this program is so special. Now, how can pregnant women get in touch with you and start to utilize this program?
Well, there's three programs. The Nurse Family Partnership is with 3 different organizations. I work with Easter Seals Blake Foundation. There's Casa de los Niños in the Pima County Health Department. So they can also talk to their doctor or midwife. And we're kind of out there. You can see that our flyers and stuff all around town at the libraries and stuff like that. So.
Great. And Nikita, before we talk to you, I want to ask Marissa, do you have some really great examples of how this has been proven to work?
Yes. For example, what's really great about, I have the numbers just for my program at Easter Seals Blake Foundation. For example, the preterm birth rate for us is only 2.6, whereas for the Pima County, it's 11.7, 11.8, something like that.
Wow.
So it's a huge difference.
Yeah.
Well, and another good example, Nikita, is this beautiful baby that we have. Who do you have with you?
This is Azuri. She's 6 months.
6 months, and you decided to go with the program, and obviously it turned out really well for you. Why did you decide to be a part of this?
It was just kind of a spur of the moment decision, but I really enjoy the program.
Like having someone there.
Yeah, she's available to me through calling or text message, and she's very resourceful.
Resourceful, yeah. And so when you met, and have you been with Marissa through this
Yes.
whole time? So did you kind of feel like, you know what, I didn't even know that there was this question I would have along the way, and I was so happy that somebody was there instead of being like, well, should I ask someone? I don't, was that the kind of feeling you had?
Yeah, she's been very open with any questions that I have.
It is, and I'm assuming that this is your first child?
Yes.
Yes, and so now that she's here and it's 6 months along, do you still feel like, you're getting some questions answered, even though, you're done with the pregnancy? Now it's probably different things that you need help with.
Oh, yes, very much so.
Yeah, and I think this is a perfect example of why the program is so special.
Mm-hmm. Absolutely. She's a great mom, and it's really about providing her with the resources she needs to make the best for her family.
And Nikita, would you, I'm sure we've got some mommies to be watching right now at home. Would you suggest that they be a part of this program, or what would you tell them?
Absolutely. It seems like a bit of a commitment, but as far as what you get in return, I think it's more than you could ever get just online or through your friends and family.
And sometimes when you Google things, it's not always, you go down a rabbit hole sometimes.
Yes.
It's better to have somebody, and you know that it's, a registered nurse, somebody that you can rely on. And then, you guys are going to be together. She's only 6 months old, so we still have some time for you guys to be apart. It's almost going to be like Marissa's a part of the family, right?
Yes.
Exactly. And she is just absolutely adorable. So thank you. Oh, yes, you can definitely use that finger. That's okay. Thank you both so much for coming on, and you too, Cutie Pie. To learn more about the Nurse Family Partnership, you can call 724-9721 or log on to pima.gov/newmoms.